Get ready with me to get my wisdom teeth out. Just kidding, but I am getting my wisdom teeth out. I've been trying to get my 4 wisdom teeth out that I've been needing to get out for about 6 months now. And it has been so difficult to get this procedure scheduled. I'm having a super standard wisdom teeth extraction. However, because of my disability, whenever I'm put under, it just is a little bit more complicated than it would be for the average person, because it's harder on my body to go under anesthesia, specifically because of my airways and my lungs, which are weaker. Just to be safe, they don't want to do it in a dental office. They want to do it in a hospital with like an official anesthesiologist. Organizing between my insurance, my dentist, who's going to actually do the procedure, and the hospital where the procedure needs to be at and where I need to book an OR has been a nightmare. It's 6:00 p.m. I've been on the phone with my insurance like 5 times today, calling, just trying to see if the surgery is even happening tomorrow. And I finally got the okay that it actually is happening. So I can finally film this intro, because I didn't want to film the intro if my wisdom teeth weren't actually going to be extracted tomorrow, but they are. You know, obviously whenever I have any opportunity, I have to milk it for all of the possible content that could come out of it. So that is what this video is. Let's do this, fellas. Let's get her done. Good morning. Let's get, I don't know, what's a good adjective for this, Mom?
Jiggy with it.
No. Let's not do that. How you feeling, Mom?
How am I feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my eyes are really like dry, but I can't wait to watch Happy Valley season 6. Am I supposed to be nervous?
No.
I mean, I'm not really taking this as like something that I need to be nervous about. This morning I did have a terrible moment where I was like, oh my God, what if she never comes out of anesthesia?
Why would you say that to me? Mama.
Yeah.
It just took us 20 minutes to get my IV in because my veins are so small and so difficult.
It took more than that.
Really?
Yeah, it was more like 40 minutes.
Let's do this.
Yeah, now we can finally get moving.
Hello. I'm in a lot of pain and they won't give me any water. And my nurse is a little well.
The doctor didn't listen to you.
No, he didn't listen to me. I kept trying to tell him that it hurt, and he told me to tell her if I wasn't pain. And then when I tried to talk, he told me to stop talking. My tongue feels so big in my mouth.
Well, because it's numb, sweetie. It's not big, it's normal.
They just gave me some pain medicine, and this is the strongest thing that I've ever taken. I'm still super numb, but I'm not floating. That's not the right description, but I'm above the bed. Leaving the hospital. Oh no, there's still, what do I do? I thought I got it all off. Ugh. I look like a cannibal in like Yellow Jackets or something. Tasty. Also, it looks like I got like lip filler or something. This duck lip is not it. Like what in the world? I can't not purse my lips. Like, this is so bad. Oh God.
This is an ice pack, if you couldn't tell. I think the last time I checked in, I was definitely a lot more like, ha ha ha, being on drugs is so fun. I definitely am in a lot more pain now. I don't know, man. I'm gonna color and listen to a podcast. And, you know, overall vibe. Okay, besties, I'm gonna do something kind of crazy. I've had a haircut scheduled for like 3 months now. That's supposed to happen today in like an hour. And even though I am in a lot of pain and probably shouldn't be going to get a haircut, I'm gonna do it because I've been waiting so long to get this haircut and I want to get it so desperately. I start my internship in a week and a half and I don't know, I want to feel good. I want to feel confident. I want to feel, good and confident. I feel like I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. The surgery went, it's not really surgery, the procedure went super successfully. Though there was this like one weird thing that happened. It was like after my surgery and I had a different post-op nurse. And the post-op nurse just kind of like out of the blue casually was like,
so you can move your arms and not your legs?
Just like conversationally, like not because they necessarily needed to know that for whatever that they were helping me with. I think they were just like curious. But it was also interesting because like if they really wanted to know, they could just like look in my chart. And I was like, no, like I can move my arms and my legs. Like I'm not paralyzed. And when I said that to them, they were like, and I could tell they were just like so shook. Not that like I wasn't paralyzed, but more so that they had kind of been like called out a little bit. I was just like really not expecting that from this nurse. For first of all, to just be asking these questions just out of like,
I'm curious, like, are you paralyzed?
Like, I'm like, first of all, like, why do you need to know? Like, what? I just got out of surgery. Like, I'm on drugs. Do you really need to be like asking me this right now? And also, like, again, just if you really want to know, look in my chart. The weirdest thing was that like after I was like, oh, no, I'm not paralyzed. She was like,
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any offense.
She kind of like interpreted it as me feeling accused of being paralyzed, which is like, being paralyzed is not a good or bad thing. It is just being paralyzed. Like, it's just very neutral. It's just like congenital myopathy, which is what I have. Like, it's not good or bad. It is just a disease. Like, I was like, you're fine. It was weird that you asked, but like, I'm not offended that you said I was paralyzed, but also I'm just like not. It's just like a factual statement. I'm just not paralyzed. And it was hard because I was like, obviously on these like drugs from the sedation. Afterwards, I was like, to my mom after we left, I was like, that wasn't just weird to me, right? Like, that was weird to you also. She was like, no, that was definitely weird. So that's my little nurse story. But overall, besides the fact that I'm like incredibly uncomfortable, I'm feeling pretty good. It hurts to talk, so I'm gonna stop. Oh, also my haircut, it looks so good. I not sure if in the clips yesterday, like I seemed really excited, but I just couldn't smile because I can't really smile very much, but I love it. It's giving, I don't know what it's giving, but I love it. So in my lob era,